Two of my best team members are now doing 25% of their sourcing manually, and they're tracking to hit 130k profit this year. And there's one tool that made this possible. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how they're using it for online arbitrage and how I'm using it in store for doing RA. This is how we find deals that other sellers miss. If you're spending hours in store doing retail arbitrage, scanning product after product and finding nothing to show for it, or if you're doing manual sourcing online, you know how slow it can be. Jumping between tabs, trying to work out if something's actually profitable. Half the time, the numbers don't really add up when you check them properly. And the deals you thought were there, sometimes they're not. That was us too before we started using this tool. I'm Ricky and I've been selling on Amazon the last 10 years and we just about hit 2 million in revenue in the last 12 months. We sell across the UK, Spain, France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, and Belgium. And I've set up my business in a way that my team can run it day in, day out without me having to get involved too much. And on my journey, I want to show you how to do the same. So make sure you subscribe. So what is this tool that changed how my best people source completely? The tool's called ProfitPath and it's got two parts. A mobile app for retail arbitrage, scanning products in store, and a Chrome extension for online arbitrage, scanning products while you browse any retail store. And I'm going to show you both. And before we get into it, drop a comment down below. Are you doing more retail arbitrage or online arbitrage right now? I'm curious to see where most of you are at. Okay, let's start with retail arbitrage. Now this is the mobile app. So what you're doing is simple. You're in the store, you open the app, you scan the barcode, and instantly you get the full breakdown of the product. So here we can see the BSR, the sales per month, if we're ungated or not. We've got the price we can buy the product at, what we can sell it at, and then the potential profit. And then we've got the margin, ROI, max cost you can buy this product for, and also the break even. And you get all of this right there in seconds. And you can even see what this product is selling for in other marketplaces as well. And there's a massive opportunity to potentially sell in these markets, but also to do EU A2A and buy in these markets too. So you're doing A2A, you're buying from another country to sell in your country. Because sometimes there's such big discounts in another country, which equals big margins for you, even after paying the shipping. And honestly, most of our sales go cross-border. So we buy in one country and we're selling another. Just something to think about. And here you can see all the live offers to see whether you can compete with them. And the buy box statistics, honestly, I'm only really looking for one thing here. Are Amazon dominating the listing? We want to see if we can get a slice of that pie. And if Amazon's over 80% on the buy box, I'm questioning it. If they're over 90%, it's generally a no. And then we've got variations. So with one click, you split the variations. And if you haven't got the confirmed sales on that variant, then you can see the breakdown of the reviews and see what percentage your product is holding of those sales. Now, it's not perfect doing it this way, but it gives you a great idea of those sales per that variant. And that's a massive deal when you're making buying decisions on the spot. And you can also add directly to your Google Sheets when you've got that set up. Now, this can be really handy when you're first starting out and you want to learn more about your analysis. So you could scan loads of products in a store, add them to your Google Sheet, and then go home and do your analysis from your computer. Obviously, you can miss some deals doing it this way, but it's a really good way to learn at the beginning. You've got all of the information on the app, as you do on a Chrome extension as well. But for most of us, we're just more comfortable doing that analysis on a computer. At the beginning doing RA, you're gonna feel a bit nervous, probably in the store, think everyone's looking at you. After a while, you don't care because you're there to make money. Now, here's where ProfitGo is different because you've also got a reverse search filter built into the app. So even when you're in store, you can see if this product is selling cheaper at another store or even online instantly. And if you've got any discounts, you can add them straight in here. If the store has a 3 for 2 offer, you can just leave the full price in and then click the 3 for 2 button and that's it. All the results update, no calculations, one click, done. You've got all of your charts here too. This part is literally not only going to pay for ProfitGo, but also the whole ProfitPath subscription. These are the WEEE numbers. That stands for Waste, Electrical and Electronic Equipment. Bit of a mouthful, I know. But if you are selling electronics in Germany, these numbers are essential. Now, you're going to need these numbers to sell any electronics in Germany. And when we first got ProfitPath, we had over 200 listings in Germany that we could not sell on because we didn't have these WEEE numbers. And literally the next day, we added in all of those numbers for all of those products and we activated 200 listings. So here's a product I recently scanned in store. So after all fees on this product, so product cost was actually $7.99 and potential sale price of $27, leaving us with a profit of around $5.96 and 22% margin. Now, not a crazy amount of sales, only 20 a month, and there are variations on the listing. Here you can also see a couple of sales in Italy, and a couple of sales in the Netherlands. So not a crazy seller. There was two variations, a black and a white one, but there was a ton of the black ones here. So I'm just going to take one of these just as a test and do a bit of deeper analysis on the computer at home. And if it looks good, I'm going to come and get a lot. And without ProfitGo, I'm probably relying on a tool that's pulling the wrong numbers in. Now, every time I've checked the numbers against Amazon calculator, it's always been bang on. So a quick one. Have you ever bought a product for retail arbitrage, thought it was profitable, and then got it completely wrong? If yes, let us know in the comments. It's happened to all of us at some point, I'm sure. When you're in store doing retail arbitrage, you want to get in in and out as fast as possible. Now, ProfitGo is fast. They've even got a quick fire scan feature. And this is where it shows you the max cost for each product. You can scan barcode after barcode, just keep on going. You know, sometimes they've got the barcode on the shelf with a price. That is a great opportunity for this. You can just quick fire dozens and dozens of products in minutes. Now, that's going to show you the max cost price for you based on your parameters in your country. So we can scan through really quickly, check the product against that max price. And if something comes up under the max cost, we stop, we check it. If not, we carry on scanning. But when you're doing RA, you need that tool to be fast. Now, we're doing multiple stores. We want to get through as many as possible because that improves our chances of having a good day rather than a dud day. Scan, numbers, decision, move on. Now, a lot of people knock retail arbitrage and say it's not worth it. But with this, you can get through so many more products than your competitors can. You can make it worth it. This game is about speed and data. And if you can do 10 times more than the person next to you, you're going to find more products, and you can make your RA quick enough to make it worthwhile. And when you do find those deals, you know how it is, right? If you've done RA before, you can get some crazy ROI, some crazy margins. So let me know down in the comments, is that going to speed up your RA? It's worth testing out, right? Okay, now let's talk about online arbitrage. So this is a Chrome extension right here. Okay, so I've just come to Argos, clicked on the offers and see if they've got any deals. So we're going to run through and open up a few of these, see if we've got any opportunities here. That one maybe, get rid of that. And this one here, okay, 46, that would probably be worth a fortune in the future. Same with this one. Let's see if we've got any good deals. Not bad, but let's try and find one more great one. And this is what I'll do if I'm sourcing for myself. I'm just going to come through as quickly as possible and try and grab as many opportunities, and then I'm going to go back and review them. Let's grab that one too. So then we're going to come back to the original ones. And then what we're going to do is click on the ProfitGo app up here. Again, for speed, speed, speed. We want to go through as fast as possible. That gives us more opportunities to say yes to products, right? The faster we can go. So when we come back to the original one, that's loading up for us. Okay, so this one's 12. We're looking at a max price of 12. Now, obviously, 167, that's not going to cut it. So we don't need to look any further down. We can just move on. So here we're looking at a max cost of 20, but it's actually 895. So that's a move on as well. And this one, 24, no. This one, 680, no. And this one as well, 12. So we're not having much luck here, but the good thing is we've done this quickly. So we've said no to all these products very, very quickly. But what you would have noticed, it's only given me one option. It's gone straight to the product. And the reason is because if the site has got the EAN on it, then it's going to give us the exact product we want to see, because it's basing off of the EAN, off that barcode. It's not basing it off of the title. You've got similar products out there that they're going to base it off the title, and then it's going to give you a load of results. Now let me give you an example of going to a website that doesn't have the EAN, like the Entertainer. And this is what you'll find happens with most of the other products out there that are very similar to ProfitGo. They're going to actually bring up a list of different products that are hopefully the one. Like this one here. This should bring us up the product to begin with, but it's also going to bring all these others because the Entertainer doesn't have the EAN. But what you'll find using other competitors as well, like SellerAmp SaaS, for example, you're going to get all these different results all the time. But the great thing about ProfitGo is going to pull up all this data for you right there on the store page. You haven't even needed to go to the Amazon website yet. And if you did, it's just one click, open it up, and then you're there, and it's going to give you all the information as well as anything else you want to see, like Keeper. You don't tab out, you don't go anywhere, it's all right here for you. Same principle as in the app, but this is searching by EAN data, accurate data, like you're scanning in the store, real numbers. Have you ever been manual sourcing and the product analysis tool gives you 5 or 10 different results? That's a problem, and it's a waste of time. Because most scanning apps are going to be searching by the product title to find it on Amazon, they're going to give you a lot of rubbish. It sounds fine searching by the title, but on different platforms, the titles are different. You see some great numbers, you read into it a bit more, and it's a different product. And like I said, if it's got the EAN on the website, it's going to get you the exact product. No questions asked. So doing this, me and my team are moving through products at a rapid rate that just wasn't possible before. And that's how my 2 top performing team members have gone from 5% manual sourcing to 25% manual sourcing. Because now they're getting through so many products so fast, they're doing 3, 4, even 5 times as many products so they can find 5 times as many great ones. Okay, I'm not going to spend any more time on that. Now, I could have prepared a deal beforehand and pretended I found it now, but anyway, we're not going to do that. We're going to get to the next step because there's some more important things to show you. I just wanted to make sure you've got that process down, because here's something a lot of people miss about ProfitGo. You can come down here. You've got obviously all your variations. But when you come down here, you've got the reverse search. So you can see if this product is cheaper anywhere else. And you can check in all of these different countries. So here we can see we can get it for $14.99, and here we can get it for $16.99 in Smith's as well. So potentially one of these stores has got another deal on, maybe a 3 for 2 or something else, maybe 25% off. And that's going to bring down your cost of goods, and potentially it could be profitable for you. And then we add in maybe some cash back, some coupons, and we manufacture that margin. And you can also see this right in the app as well. So you could be in store and you could be checking out other stores to see if it's cheaper anywhere else. So you got the reverse search feature right there. So you can double up. You're spending time doing manual sourcing, but you're doing reverse sourcing as well. It gives you crazy unlimited opportunities. Okay, so I reached out to ProfitPath to ask them to sponsor this video, and they agreed. So they're going to double the deal for you. You get 28 days free trial, nearly a month to test this out. Find some great products in your first 28 days, and that pays for your next month, and then onwards and upwards. Links down below in the description. You can test out ProfitGo on its own, or you can test out the whole ProfitPath system for 28 days free. And ProfitPath includes ProfitGo and ProfitDesk, which is what I'm talking about in next week's video. And that is admin on automation like you've never seen before. Now I want to talk about pricing, because this is another reason why I made the switch to ProfitGo. Before ProfitGo, we used to use SellerAmp. So it's $30 a month with a conversion roughly 300 euros a year. And now ProfitGo actually costs us $0, because if you've got the whole ProfitPath package, it's included in that. So this year, my subscription cost actually went down for the first time in, well, like forever. And if you want ProfitGo on its own, it's less than 20 euros a month compared to roughly about 25 euros for SellerAmp. I'll let you make up your own mind. So before we switched to ProfitGo, we didn't do much manual sourcing at all because it was slow, tedious, and there was tons of mismatches. It just felt like we were wasting time. When we had the title search pulling up similar products and not the exact same product, it's no good. I mean, ProfitGo fixed that. EAN search means you get what you want, bang on, first time. Look, if you want one-to-one help setting up this kind of system properly in your business, this is exactly what I go through with my clients. The link for the waitlist in the description. Last two things before I go. If you want to test this out, ProfitGo or ProfitPath or ProfitDesk, which we haven't spoken about yet, double your free trial, links down below. And make sure you join the AMZ Unleashed Discord down below. It's totally free. I run live sourcing sessions in there. You can see exactly how I'm using ProfitGo and every other tool in real time. And the link's below. And in the next video, we're talking about ProfitDesk. So this is already saving us about 15 hours a week. And when we fully implement across all marketplaces, it's going to double to about 30 hours saved a week. Automatic listing in Seller Central, sending the details to your prep center, tracking all the way through to Amazon, reconciliation of your shipments, all automated. That's in the next video. I'll see you there.